Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and this is your latest football transfer news, and we've got 3 shocks for you today. That is 3, isn't it? Yes, good. Sometimes I put the wrong finger up. That's what she said. But let's get into the show with the 3 transfer shocks. So, Man City, apparently, we might be getting the decision anytime soon, but it comes with a twist. Also, Manchester United have joined the race for Hugo Ekitike. Chelsea and Liverpool, are you worried? Are you really worried? Man United are in the race. We've got no money. We've got no Champions League football. We've got no fans. We have got fans. And also, third of all, Benjamin Sesko, Arsenal. Is it off? As reports from Portugal suggest that they put in a bid for Gyokeres. Also, Nico Williams could be on the move, but it's not to the bloody Premier League. What's going on? What's going on? So let's get into the show. Get involved with your comments, smash a like and subscribe. We're going to start off with a bit of breaking news, actually. Liverpool, Chelsea, Ekitike has gone really, really quiet. Obviously, he plays in Germany. Sky Germany, Plettigol is saying that Manchester United have officially joined that race. Does that concern you? Let's put it this way. As a Man United fan, I wouldn't be concerned if I was a Chelsea or Liverpool fan, because the price is apparently 100 million euros and we can't afford that. Yes, he might have supported Man United as a kid, but he's probably grown up by now and realised that Man United's not necessarily the right move for a young striker to go and lead the line. I think United need an experienced striker, whereas I think Chelsea obviously have built a team around players under 23. And I think Liverpool could accommodate that as well. So I think it's just gone quiet on Ekitike. Personally, my take is that the agents realised it's gone quiet. People are talking about other strikers like Osimhen and Gyokeres and Sesko, and you need to bump your player up to the top of the PR machine. So you mentioned Man United. That's my thoughts on it. But what are your thoughts? Is he going to end up at Chelsea, Arsenal or Man United? Let me know your thoughts on that. Speaking of Arsenal, Benjamin Sesko, it's gone really, really quiet. Portuguese reports are saying that Gyokeres actually is a target for Arsenal now, so much so that they have they've put a bid in, apparently. Now, this is stunning that the Portuguese press know that Arsenal have put a bid in, but somebody like David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano doesn't, which suggests to me that that's not the case. Interestingly, the bookmakers are sort of split on this. Manchester United are around 2-1, which is similar to what Arsenal are as well. They're definitely drifting in with the odds on Gyokeres, but so much of this is based on Portuguese reports. Do you believe them? And also, is this just a tactic to make Leipzig, get real on Sesko? And Leipzig do need to sell Sesko, by the way. If Arsenal did go for Gyokeres, I certainly wouldn't. I would complain because I want him at Man United, but I think he's a good player. Sesko then becomes available for somebody else, maybe a Chelsea, I don't know, maybe a Newcastle, I don't know. So it's interesting because I think Arsenal have to get this right. It is such an important decision on who they're going to get up front, and if they get this wrong, if I was an Arsenal fan, I wouldn't like the fact that it's Gyokeres or Sesko, because it's like when you go out for a meal, isn't it? And you decide to have a pudding and they say chocolate brownie with vanilla ice cream, or they say, I don't know, banana split with ice cream and caramel and, all that sort of stuff. And then you choose the chocolate brownie and then you think, I would have liked the banana split. And I think that, that may be how it works for Arsenal. But they've got to go with the player that they think's right. I understand why they're going for Sesko. I still think they are going for Sesko. But what are your thoughts on that one? Do you think it's genuine that they're going to go for Gyokeres and leave Sesko? Interesting. Also, Nico Williams. Now, this is interesting because it's coming out from Sky Germany that although Athletic Bilbao are looking to try and keep him at that club, Bilbao, he may be on the move this summer and is open to a move to Germany. No! Absolutely no. This is personal. This is the Bundesliga against the Premier League. I want players like Nico Williams in the Premier League. Obviously, he's not going to play for my club, but I don't mind if he comes and plays for Liverpool or Arsenal or Chelsea or someone like that. I want to see Nico Williams in the Prem. I don't want to see him in the bloody Bayern, playing for Bayern. Piece of piss. You're going to win the league, you get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League and that'll be it for 4 years. Come to the Premier League and entertain us. That's what I want to see. So, Arsenal, get your bloody striker done and then move on to Nico Williams, because it looks like Rodrigo's staying now. It's interesting, though. Arsenal do want a winger. So where will Arsenal go for a winger if they don't get Nico Williams and Rodrigo stays? Interesting. And I tell you what's interesting as well. There's been numerous reports this week that the Manchester City court case 115, 130, whatever decision is going to happen very, very soon. There was even some people reporting that it's going to be this week. I think Stefan Borson was talking on TalkSport about it. Other people are saying it's coming in close. The feeling is that FIFA will not want it to happen before the Club World Cup, but why would the Premier League be bothered about FIFA? So I actually don't think it's going to happen this week, but I'm ready for it. I think we're all ready for it, and we're all bloody tired of it. I mean, they've just bought another player, haven't they, Nipan? I mean, they've got so many players that they've bought over the last 6 months, Manchester City, and I just think it makes a mockery of the situation, because you look at how quickly they dealt with Forest and Everton, and with Man City, it's been going on for bloody ages. But you know what's really interesting about the Man City thing is two things here. One, even if we get a decision, the Premier League, if it goes for Man City, will probably appeal. Man City will appeal if it goes against them. And even if it goes against Man City, this is only the finding. This isn't the sanction hearing. There is then another hearing after that about what the punishment is. So anybody who thinks Man City are starting the season in the Championship or with a massive points deduction, we could be another season off that, even if that happens. So I just think the whole thing is, it's such a shame. I said this at Christmas. Whatever the outcome of this, it will change football. And I think it already is changing football, because I think we all expected to have this resolved by now, even Man City fans, and it still lingers on. And it makes a mockery of the Premier League, I think, in the sense that we've got this asterisk next to a club going, did they cheat? Didn't they cheat? Will they get points deductions? Won't they get points deduction? Are they a genuine team to respect for the title race next year? Or are we just putting up with them? All these things are relevant, and it just needs resolving. And I've got to a point now where I have said it, and I'm just going to say it very, very clearly. Whatever the outcome on this is, there will be a big reaction. If Manchester City get found guilty, then they need to be dealt with properly. If Man City get found not guilty, then the Premier League have messed up a decade of this league. What they're accusing Man City of, amongst other things, is basically inflating sponsorship deals to inflate revenue to buy players. So basically, third-party ownership will sponsor you £100 million when realistically a normal company would only give you £40 million. That goes into the club from third-party ownership. That inflates your revenue. You can buy more players. That's not what happened specifically, but it's an example of the sort of thing that they've been accused of. If they've done that, then no one else has done it. Then they've massively benefited from something that everybody else hasn't done. And it makes a mockery of the Premier League's integrity over the last 10 years. So if they get done, then they need to be dealt with, because it's not fair because everyone else didn't do it. On the other hand, if they don't get found guilty, the Premier League has got a case to answer, I think, for every other club from Arsenal to Newcastle, from Liverpool to Everton, in the sense that we've all abided by your rules, Man City didn't, and fair play to them, your rules weren't actually correct. So they've ignored your rules, exposed them, but in that time, they've broken those rules that weren't, valid, and they've built a bloody monopoly, whilst we've all been abiding by rules that weren't real. So I think it's really important to remember that there is an opportunity here for Manchester City to be found not guilty. And if they do, people shouldn't focus on, oh, Man City got away with it, Man City got away with it. If they get off with it, it's because the Premier League rules weren't up to scrutiny. And more fool everybody else who abided by them, because Man City will have a 10-year head start. So look, I just want to know the answer. I really, really do. And but I hopefully that last minute or so amplifies the situation. It's not pro Man City. It's not against Man City. What I'm saying is, whichever way this goes, it's huge. Either the Premier League massively messed up with rules that weren't right, or Man City basically cheated. One way or another, it's huge. So we need to know the answer. We can't be left in limbo. Like, if Man City did it, okay. If Man City didn't do it and the Premier League messed up, okay. But we need to know. We can't keep operating in this grey area. It's bloody ridiculous. Get a bloody move on. Give us your comments. Let us know your thoughts. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe. I will speak to you on the next one. And of course, I will be. No, I'm not going to joke about that. I was going to say, of course, I'll be taking a month off, not doing any content to focus on the biggest and best tournament in football, the Club World Cup. But that'd be a lie. That would be a lie. Thanks everyone for watching. Get your comments in, smash a like. I'll speak to you in a bit.